anything? You got someone over here for this?
I did hear something that feminism is the ultimate misogyny.
I got you.
Misogyny. Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, when she broke it down, I ain't gonna lie.
Where'd you see that video at?
On YouTube.
Oh, it's the ultimate form of like misogyny is feminism.
Yeah, that's what she said.
Or misandry.
No, misogyny, because it's
Misogyny.
ultimately the females. Think about it. Ultimately, females are more unhappy under the being the boss bae. Like so now you're telling me this. This is a deal, girls. Fuck men. No men in your life. You're single. You got a cat. You work all day. You work 60 to 80 hours a week because that's how much CEOs work. They work 60 to 80 hours a week.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're a single mom now too. You got a kid. You know.
Don't forget the vibrator.
Don't forget the vibrator. Exactly. And that's what you get. And you got nobody helping you. Feminism.
Right.
Yeah. And they tell you that that's the way it should be, and men fuck them and all this other stuff.
Right.
And
You don't need anybody.
Working.
Right.
It doesn't work.
The era's ending.
Chris?
It doesn't work.
Yep.
It's ending.
Yeah, and you know what's the scary part? They said they've looked at civilizations like Rome, for example. So some of the there were some certain traits that led to the fall of civilizations. One was ambiguity with the genders.
Right.
Women kind of getting into more places of political affairs, and loss of language, loss of culture, and there was one other factor that led to the deterioration of civilizations.
Shout
the
out
men
to MLD,
becoming
by the way.
soft, the men being emasculated. That's what it was.
Yep.
So
shout out to MLD in the chat. She's
Shout
right.
out to
The
MLD.
era is ending.
History is repeating itself.
Yeah, because
I don't think it's ending. I think it's just getting
shout out
started.
to John from Modern Life Dating. Guys, go subscribe to his YouTube channel. That's our fucking homie right there. Go check him out, guys.
I love
Modern
John.
Life Dating. That's
Born
our
and
guy.
raised Kanye Dade.
Yeah, man. And he's actually, he's from here, guys. So go check him out. He lives in Japan, man. Has a very unique perspective
Konnichiwa.
on the sexual marketplace. That's our homie, man. Go subscribe to his YouTube channel.
And shout out to ICN, shout
you
out
have
to Dean in
something
chat.
you want to
No,
say?
I was saying it's not ending. I think it's just getting started. If people keep thinking how the way they're thinking now and they don't wake up to what's going on, it's gonna get worse.
Very true. But that is very true. And I feel like
Merch.
women should realize what's going on. Why can't they see for themselves? Like, why can't they see the results for themselves?
Because they
I
don't have these
understand.
type of conversations.
Right.
Because
And
these are hard
then when they
conversations.
when they see these conversations on the internet, it's misogyny. Fuck this, and keep scrolling. And
Because
it's
How dare
oh,
you?
God,
It's because it's new.
crazy.
Anything new that you introduce into something
Especially
new,
to a
it's,
woman.
yeah,
Yeah.
you're gonna react to it at first
Right.
until it seeps in. All you do is drop a seed. So the conversations like this or who you talk to, it's basically up to word of mouth between who you're talking to and what conversations you're having between
Exactly.
people to spread the word of what's going on. Because some people not gonna click on this. It's too long. It's probably, their attention span.
Exactly.
So you have to have those conversations within your community with the people who you communicate, even a stranger, if you're talking on the side of the street. You have to have those conversations. That's the only way that people are gonna get aware of what's going on.
For real.
Because a lot of people,
These conversations,
yeah, but
'Cause I
that's
try
the
to-
thing. Yes.
you
It's
try to tell-
difficult conversations, but they have to be held. Just like I always say, when people be like, "I don't talk about religion. I don't talk about politics."
You
You need to talk
you
about
need
those
to.
things because those are the things that affect
The
us daily.
only problem is that like the average person to do this kind of type of conversation, they might lose a job, they might lose sponsorship. So it's kind of, I get what you're saying.
And their
We should
family,
do it,
right? Because
But
I
if
mean,
they-
they're gonna
if
fight
they
people in
would
their
just
family,
say-
their
but it's
friends.
gonna cause
Yeah.
arguments, destruction in family. So that's kind of like
But you guys, and this is where I come in for the praising part, because if you like back home, if you put someone just through like an hour of a conversation with this podcast, I swear to God, the points that are brought up are so damn logical that you can't really think any backwards anymore.
Well, here's the thing. It's not that people, because I
you
experienced this.
guys are so clear. It's crazy.
Well, here, if you want to hear like what, because when we had that conversation with the Australians earlier today, right? I explained to them exactly why. So here's the premise. I said a girl on Instagram having sexy photos of herself while she has a man at home getting in a relationship is cheating. And they're like, well, tell us about that. And I explained from A to Z why
Very
it
clearly.
constitutes as cheating. And their response was, well, what about a man? Well, we're not talking about men because men and women are different. And I established that in the beginning of the show when I defined equality. We're not the same. We play by a different set of rules. And there's a bunch of biological reasons for that. For the sake of brevity, I explained why it is cheating. Instead of listening to understand, they listen with their emotions. Immediately, you're misogynistic, blah, blah, blah. So this is what I've come to realize from having these conversations, with different types of people from different walks of life. Anything that criticizes women, criticizes the left, criticizes, independent thinking that goes against a certain narrative or political agenda, typically that tends to be more woke, is always going to be met with some kind of contempt, cancellation, shaming language, you're a misogynist, whatever. And most people, unfortunately, don't have the resolve to stand in the face of the woke and tell them, go to fucking sleep. You're an idiot. That's the problem. No one wants to tell these woke people, go back to sleep because you're a fucking dumbass. So you got a few people that are willing to look them dead in the eye and tell them they're retarded. And you have other people that just say it in silence. It is what it is. And fortunately for us, they're voting with their wallets. You look at these woke movies that are coming out. You're looking at these renditions where they're putting female actors in traditionally masculine roles, etc. People are voting with their wallets. The people don't like it. That's why Trump won in 2016, because people said enough of this fucking bullshit. Now, this isn't a political podcast. This isn't me going to sit here and say, fuck the left or whatever. But what I am saying is that people from the left typically tend to believe in certain ideologies that are harmful to long-term society. Feminism, yes, woman power, etc. That's great. But a negative side effect is, single mother households that come with it.
And they're the ones who package them together, by the way, because they package all these things together. They're the ones who did saying, hey, red pill goes with capitalism, like masculinity goes with capitalism, goes with imperialism. This is out there. This is what they put out there. They even put that out there in the CRT. I just read on my channel a day ago, the CRT programming. And they put it all together. They package it together. So on the other side is feminism, collectivism, pretty much socialism.
Yes.
That's on the other side. They've put it as that framing.
Yep.
So
see, I might even get emotional if we get political.
Yeah, no,
but I'm just saying
because politics,
they've made it together.
Are so messed up.
Don't put it there. No,
it doesn't have to be together, but they've made it there.
Yes. Because it's easier to put people in a box. You call them a bigot and say, you like Trump, you must be blah. So they're gonna put you in that box that you're a crazy conservative, which when in reality you can like Trump and have some things that might be a little bit left, that you like about it, whatever. You can be in the middle, but there's no such thing as that. They gotta put you in a box.
You can like you can like Trump more than you will a guy who's half dead and spiking your gas prices. Shit. The last time I was back, they're like a third of what it is now. This is crazy, man.
And we won't go too deep into politics.
Yeah,
but all I'm saying is that it's the premise that they automatically put you in a box, right? Like I've had it before where girls will tell me, "Oh, you're one of those like alpha guys. You must vote for Trump, have guns, and think that women are fucking pieces of property, don't you?" And I'm like, "Oh, here we fucking go." They want to put you in a box so that they can demonize you and call you a bigot or whatever else shaming language they want to use, especially if you refer to facts. If you use statistical data to back your positions, they're not going to attack the argument. They're going to attack you, and they're going to call you a name that's going to make you come off to be someone that's unhireable. You're a misogynist. You're racist. You're an asshole. You're a bigot. You're sexist. Whatever it is. Well, guess what? I got a newsflash for you fucking retards out here. Reality is sexist. It's just that we want to go ahead and point out sexism when it doesn't benefit women. Like I said before, the safe play is always to pedestalize and tell women they can do no wrong. I'm here to tell y'all, they're human beings just like us. Believe all women is one of the most retarded concepts I've ever heard in my life. Look at Amber Heard right now. We're seeing how it's me too. No, it's me poo now. You know what I'm saying?
Hey guys, get that trending. 7,000 of you right now. Smash a like button and tweet #me poo, #Amber Turd.
There you go.
But I don't want to go on a rant. Did anybody else have anything?
We got some chats here.
That was fire.
I just want hold on. Fresh. Nobody else has anything to add?
No.
Okay, cool.
Dollface.
I laid the creator here.
She got something.
Oh, you did?
She got something.
Hold on. Go to the chats first so I could think of it.